Hello guys, it's Sir Grindalot here with a new grinding session with the Warrior. I've spent several hours during probably the last week grinding, mostly on my commute to work, which means I couldn't record videos. And it was painful, really painful. Like, the total amount of golden keys compared to the amount of time I spent grinding is shameful. And I ran around 500 keys during that week. And yeah, that's what I got. And let me say that some of those keys were already in my bank because I had, I believe, 3 in my bank since the previous session some time ago. So it was really terrible, really terrible. I'm still looking for enchantments. I think that after I run these 6 keys, I believe there are 6, yes, I will run a few Forgotten Realm dungeons to see if I can get any new golden key, hopefully with a decent drop rate. Because I don't remember when it was, probably last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. I uploaded a video, and within the first maybe 5 keys, I dropped 2 golden keys. And I was like, yeah! And yeah, this week it was back to a regular drop rate. So, hopefully there will be some improvement in this video. If not, we will need to accept. What's that? Infuse core, okay. I'm currently running with very low magic find, and most of the stuff that I get are infused core, magic fingers, things like those. I don't mind too much about magic fingers. Infused core I have a mountain, I don't need them, but magic fingers can be a bit annoying to find, and they cost 1 million oboli from the vendor, so dropping a few every now and then is okay. Nothing has changed in my warrior build since the video that I uploaded not long ago. I just got some extra essence points, so I'm doing more damage compared to that video, just because of the Australian wheel. I unlocked the last tier that increases AoE skills, so now it's at the cap. Now I need to purchase the tier 8, 9 and 10 of the physical damage bonus, and I believe that combined they cost probably close to 2 million. It must be like 1.5 million or more, so it will take a while. And the warrior is definitely not as quick as the mage at farming dungeons, so it took me sensibly more to reach a decent point on the Australian wheel, and I still have quite a lot to go. But we will do it. We will do it. Will it be before the multiplayer expansion? I have no idea, because I don't know when the multiplayer expansion comes out. If it comes out... what day is it today? 8th of October. I would say, if the multiplayer expansion comes out in 10 days, I should have the Australian wheel completed on the warrior. 1 week? Maybe. Less than a week? No. No, definitely not. I'm not going to make it. It's okay, I don't worry too much, because I think that whatever new content I will have to go through, I will use the mage first, because it's just so much better and better equipped, which helps a lot as well. I think if tomorrow I have time, I will make video about my current gear situation on the mage. But considering that on the mage I have, I think, more than 2 million spare essence points, I really don't need to use it right now. He can stay there, have a bit of rest. Meanwhile, I farm with the warrior, and in my spare time I play a Monster Train. I'm having a lot of fun. I've now unlocked all clans, factions. I don't know. I really don't know how they call them in that game. Yeah, it's fun. Now it's a matter of unlocking all the cards and artifacts and all the sort of stuff, and then do challenges and higher difficulty tiers. A bit like Slave Spire. I had a lot of fun in Slave Spire. One of my favorite games of the last few years. I've always been a huge fan of hard games, and Slave Spire, even if the look is not the best, to be quite honest, in terms of gameplay, balance, and everything, it was very, very, very good. It is very good. Every now and then I still enjoy having a run, especially with the Silent. It's my favorite character. But after completing it to the very, very end with all characters and going up in difficulty levels, I'm kinda done with that game. It's a bit like The Binding of Isaac. It's another game that I played for an amount of hours that I don't want to have a look at how many hours I played, honestly. I believe that if I sum the first one and the second one, I'm way north of 1,000 hours. I liked it so much. And the cool thing about The Binding of Isaac is that a level, not really a level, a run can be fairly quick or take a lot of time, but that lot of time is not an absurd amount of time like Guardian Quest. I finished it, I didn't manage to record it, but I don't think that I will run it again to unlock things and experience new characters, because the game is good, but a single run takes too long, way too long for that kind of game. And Monster Train, when I record my games, I play fairly slow, and so far I have 3 recorded runs. I believe by now only one has been uploaded, and they're all around 1 hour. But if I'm playing by myself, maybe listening to some music without having to speak and everything, it takes more like 40 minutes, maybe 45, and that's a good size, an amount of time that it's easier to find, and the fact that it can be saved, it's also great, because it happens every now and then that I start playing it, and then suddenly I need to do something else. Oh, no worries, just the run is saved and I can complete my progress the next time. Not all games do that, and it's a pity. Hopefully I will have a lot of Monster Train content to upload in the near future. It's not always easy to find the time for a full run, but I guess that as I get more familiar with the game, I will definitely start to play more quickly, and I will be able to have shorter videos. I did not even notice that I killed the boss here. I just kept spinning like a moron, and there was nothing to spin against. It's okay. We are 9 minutes into the video. We're almost done with the keys. So yeah, after the keys it will definitely be time to farm Forgotten Realms for a while. I will probably give it half an hour or so, just to see if I can find any other golden keys. Because I only need enchantments on all my characters. In terms of equipment, the only upgrades that I can achieve, I believe, are Astral Drops. And I tried a few builds recently, and the one that impressed me the most was the one with Devastating Blow. But that build looks fairly simple to complete. It's like, do you have enough bananas of Yoshimo, the katana, to have as much Devastating Blow chance as possible? Yes? Good, you have a build. No? Oh, go back farming. Because all the other... Like, your skills don't matter, your damage doesn't matter, your build in general doesn't really matter too much. Anything that you... all that you have to do is simply attack survivability, armor, magic resistance, vitality, and that's all. Make sure that you are at the cap with speed and attack speed. With the banana of Yoshimo, it can be a bit harder to do that. Wow, so many monsters here. And that's it. That's it. Okay, let's check these enchantments. What we got? This one is trash. This one is good. It has a lot of magical damage, so my mage will be happy. This one is... we'll leave it here. Oh, plus 20 gold fine, wow. So we'll leave it here. This. Okay. And we'll leave it. Mostly trash. One was not completely disgusting. Well, I have a key with me, so let's use it. It's Forgotten Realms time. Don't give me zombies. Oh, okay, thank God. Because I just realized that I only have a single key with me. And if it was zombies and dogs, I would have been stuck there forever. I have to be honest about a thing. In my last grinding session, which was more or less 150 golden keys, 150 keys, the regular ones, I believe that I met zombies no more than 5 times, and 2 of those times were in those kind of dungeons that like you kill a mob and that's like 2% on the progress bar. So I was blessed by the lack of zombies, but I did not get golden keys, so maybe if zombies were a guarantee for golden keys, I would be more friendly towards them. How are we doing? 55%, okay. I like this very mobile build. I really tried, what is it called? Maul. Yeah, it deals a lot of damage, but it's so slow. Like, you need to stand still, stationary, while you spam it. It's not like Whirlwind. Like, Whirlwind has no downtime. You are moving no matter what you're doing. If you're pressing charge, you're rushing forward. With Whirlwind, you can still move. If you're not pressing anything, well, you're still moving around. Oh, I want to go in the direction of the monsters. Okay, thanks. Yeah, this area should be enough, yeah. Not the best start, but it's okay. It's okay. You need to be patient. We're not going to get the golden key immediately. Oh no! The birds! The birds are going insane outside of my window. I need to close the window. They must be on a reproductive frenzy. My God, what is going on? Jesus, it sounded awful. I don't think the microphone picked it up because it's one of those microphones that only records from a direction. Well, it could record 360 degrees, but I set it up in a way that it only records in the direction from where I'm speaking. And maybe the birds will not show up in the recording because it's way to my left. My God, something sick was happening there. I don't want to know. I may be called to testify in front of a jury. No, I don't want to get involved with legal birds with legal troubles with birds. This dungeon was a bit longer than what I expected. Here I saw some blue champions, okay. If I can go in direction with the champions, I do it just to get more essence points. I still need so many. Look, I have 35,000 because just yesterday at the end of my grinding I purchased the 7th step. Look how much I still need, my god. The devs hate us. There is no other explanation. Three maps in a row without zombies. Wow. Going up with the keys, I would say that with the warrior spec like this, until Reincarnation 17 is okay. But Reincarnation 17 Golden Forgotten Real Dungeons, there starts to be some sensible slowdown here and there. Either because mobs don't die in one shot, or because the Magisters become much tankier and it takes few more hits to kill them. So, not ideal. Not ideal. My guess is that if I replaced something, I don't even know what, but if I found a place for a guillotine without losing too much damage, I may be able to make it to maybe Reincarnation 18, something like that. But I don't like the fact that I need to slow down, because I believe that everything in this game is about rhythm. It doesn't matter if you're farming loot, gold, or essence points. Since nothing is bound to any specific location or mob or whatever, just kill as much stuff as quick as possible. And now that I'm not really interested too much in loot, low reincarnations are fine. Just do things quickly. Yeah, the best part are these corridors where Rush basically kills everything by itself. It makes things very, very smooth. When it decides to go in the direction where I want to go, not in random directions with no monsters at all. This one has been my experience for the last several hours of grinding. Nothing going the right way. This looks like a fairly quick dungeon. I may regret missing a few mobs earlier on, because considering how quickly the bar is filling up, 4 or 5 mobs that I left in one of the first few rooms may be enough to be... No, I need to backtrack. No, I really need to backtrack. 97, 92, 3, yeah, I basically need to go almost to the beginning to kill those few skeletons that I left alive, because I thought, nah, I don't need to go that way. There's going to be enough monsters everywhere. No. This week, since I didn't have the chance to do any recorded runs, I had the thought a few times to start gearing and using my archer, but every time that I do so, I'm like, no, why? It's basically a wars mage. Why should I do it? At least the warrior feels a bit different. And it spins. Spinning is good. I wonder if eventually I will respect the warrior as like a warrior mage, and then I will do the same with the archer, and basically every character will just be devastating blow build, farming high level Forgotten Real dungeons, and then pick the character you want to use depending on what kind of drop you're looking for. That would be very silly. But so far, apart from the devastating blow build, I've not seen anything that is reasonably quick at high reincarnations. Like, yeah, I have a... For a moment I thought he was still alive. Like, on my mage I could do full bleed build, and you kill everything, but it takes time. And taking time to kill stuff in a hack and slash game is not exactly ideal. If you're looking for loot, of course. With the content that is available now, I really see no point in being like, let's go to kill Reincarnation 22 monsters. It's pretty useless. But let's say that they drop, they introduce tier 7 equipment, and it only drops Reincarnation 20 and above, then it will be time for the Devastating Blow build. Because it's much better than the Bleed build. No golden keys and only one key at a time. But no zombies. So that's a plus. Oh, the tapping should have been solved because my PC microphone started to work again, and I can record externally while I play. It should sound a lot better as well. The only problem is that it's a bit more of a pain in the ass to edit. Takes a bit more time, and I need to make sure that everything is synced correctly, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, there's a mimic here. I didn't notice it at first because it was floating. Floating mimics. Yeah, I'm not going for that scourge. I may regret it, I saw it, but whatever. Oh, is there anything here? Is there going to be enough? Well, there are 2 packs of champion mobs, so it was enough. Nice. Okay, this is getting rather annoying. I will give it another 10, maybe 15 minutes. If I still... Oh! Is this redemption time? Is that zombies and dogs fairly big map going to give me a golden key with a +1 to all skills enchantment? It would be interesting. I would... Oh, I'm missing this. I had to... I received some spam there, so no need to show advertisement on screen. But I will say this right now. If this dungeon gives me a golden key, and as a reward I get a +2 to all skills, I will buy all the familiars. I don't have them. All those that require money. I only bought the magic find and the damage ones. But if these zombies, well, their magister, gives me a golden key, and the following dungeon gives me a +2 to all skills enchantment, yeah, I will buy all the familiars. So if you devs are spying on people who are playing the game and you're listening to me right now, and you want to make some cash, make some changes on the algorithm on the fly. You will not have to eat dog food for dinner today. I don't think the devs eat dog food for dinner. Yeah, well, if they like it, that's good for them, but... Oh my god! Let's go! I don't want to buy familiar, but I will do it. I had a sip of tea. I may need a sip of vodka after this map if I need to purchase the familiars for the insane enchantment. Oh, talking about dog food again. That was a quote from one of the first episodes of Futurama. When Amy goes to buy a car, and let's say that she's not great at, what is it called, bartering? Like when you haggle for the price with a vendor. She's not really great with that. So the car dealer is like, tonight I will not have to eat dog food. I don't remember the exact quote. And I don't believe I've ever saw that episode in English, so I might not know that quote at all. I will look for it. Because I've always found that moment so funny. Because, like, as a joke, is amazing. Because she's a super... Like, the setup is that she's very rich, so she never has a problem with money. And the payoff is that she's terrible at, like, discussing prices with car dealers. And she actually offers more than the price of the car. And that one is already funny by itself. And then the car dealer, who looked a bit shady until that moment, while he's by himself, he's like, haha, I will not eat dog food tonight. Implying that that's his regular dinner. It's so amazing. So amazing. One of my favorite shows ever. I would have to include The Simpsons as well, but the quality of the show has not been very constant during the course of the years. Okay, guy, you could cost me money. You could cost me money, or you could be the end of the run. Mightness. Oh, thank God, it's trash. I saved some money. It's a piece of garbage. I've been going almost half an hour. You know what? This dungeon, and that's it. Yeah, a few things to do. And after that... oh, zombies again. After that I would like to play a bit Monster Train again. I have so many things to unlock there. And then it will be time to spend some time with my family. Spending time with family is nice. But I guess that depends. Family to family. Yeah, I think that after clearing, I don't know how many 500 rooms in this floor, I was like 20%. This is the ideal dungeon to leave today's grinding session. Fairly short, but we got a decent enchantment for the mage, which I may use, I don't know where, but somewhere. Maybe on a Chaos Ring, because I have one with a very bad roll equipped, and I dropped one with a much better roll, and I have a few spare Dragon Slayers, so it could be a nice improvement. Did I kill that archer? There was a champion archer. I think it was teleporting around. The last time that I tried to kill it, I'm not sure if I killed it or not. My god, so annoying, I'm not killing anything. I will need to backtrack a lot. Look, the conga line of retardedness. Hopefully that last part, like bottom left of the dungeon, will be enough to clear it. Don't want to backtrack again. I'm starting to doubt that this area may be enough. It should be enough. Yeah. Maybe I need to backtrack a bit. Okay. Last one, unless it's golden key. No golden key. But I got 2 regular keys, so tomorrow I can start looping around a bit. But that's all for today. It was mostly horrible golden keys, a good enchantment. The devs missed the chance to make some money by changing their algorithm on the fly. And that was it for today. This is Sir Grindalo checking out, wishing you all a happy grinding, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, take care.